The Big South Network presents the Big South Super 7, the best 7 plays from the last 7 days on the Big South Network, presented by State Farm. Let's begin with Radford women's soccer. Mary Wiley sees the Campbell defense converge on her, fires, crossbar, and goal. Yes, in overtime no less, and that's the ball game. Feels like the World Cup with this play. Remember that? Watch again. Wiley, last year's Freshman of the Year, with camels all over her. And it's a tremendous shot with an even better bounce. Goalie can't sell this one. A goal is signaled, and on close examination, it looks like it may have even brushed the keeper. Hard to say for sure, but she grabs it over the line. Score it. Speaking of crossbars, one good bounce deserves another, and this is quick. But Asheville's Leilani Halkiotis has her free kick deflected by the keeper and back down off the bar, where a rushing Chloe McCleary-Small drives it home. And at that point, a tying score in the game against Wofford. You see one more look, tipped up, off the bar, and then nailed it. Speaking of Wofford and not trying to pick on the Terriers, here's CSU against Wofford as A.J. Toscano finds top target Gerald Stevenson. This is a great catch, folks. Keep a close eye to the left as we go again. You'll see Stevenson has the vertical and the focus to get the high ball and brush off the defender. Nice work by the Bucks. Going back to women's soccer with High Point facing Clemson. Here are the Panthers' first 2 goals showing just the right touch. This one is textbook. Give and go. Center cross. One-timer. Goal for Kelly Jolene. And this one, well, Sarah Rager feeds it forward and Katie Tabor has the redirect for a big-time score. Looking again. First to the give and go, and Sammy Versolino's pass near perfect. Jolene completes the job. And at the other end, you see where Rager finds Tabor, who finds the back of the net. You know what? We need a little more Gerald Stevenson in the 7 this week. So let's go back to Charleston and see Stevenson take the handoff, pull up, and throw a strike to Anthony Chalmers for a touchdown. Now, this video is a wee bit small, so let's look again. Stevenson gets position, has protection, and tosses from the 35. Chalmers behind the D, and that's a score. And an important one, a go-ahead score at the time. High Point says, not so fast, Bucks. We're back for more, too. Still from the Clemson game, Jolene rushing with the ball. Draws a line through and behind everybody except Brooke Lisson, who cleans up by putting that ball away. And now, Tabor time again. But this time, watch the near impossible angle she gets. By the defender, by the goalie, and by the post to score what would eventually hold up as the game winner over the Tigers. Look at each of these again. They each start with a header and followed by a quick score. You see the Jolene pass, and Lisson said, this is not a garbage goal. This is perfect. Strike. And one more time, just because you have to see how she threads the needle, Tabor. Little move on the defense. The opening is the smallest it gets, but the ball is in. Now, our 7th featured stop, well, does not have video, but the images are just as compelling. Here you see receiver James Perry III giving everything he's got, whether it's head over heels or an incredible dive for a critical score as the runnin' Bulldogs of Gardner-Webb down to Akron. So we're dedicating the final spot of this week's Super 7 to Gardner-Webb for that win and to Liberty Football, who beat Ball State, the Big South's first 2 victories over FCS teams, and they happened on the same day. So you never know what you'll see on the Big South Network, presented by State Farm. This upcoming week, we have 14 streaming events, 7 in soccer, 3 in volleyball, 3 in football, and even cross-country. Watch the fun with us at BigSouthSports.com.